I'm telling my husband that I've been cramping. I feel like I've been cramping and everything, and I'm hurting like in my pelvic, and it feels like there's pressure. Hey everyone, today I want to do a video on my ectopic pregnancy. I'm ready to talk about it, and I might cry throughout the video, so please understand where my tears are coming from. There was a video that I had posted some weeks ago. I don't remember the day, but I know it was some weeks ago. I was going to a doctor's appointment, and I think I had stated in that video that it was my 6-week checkup. So everyone knows normally a 6-week checkup is obviously you had been pregnant, so you're going to make sure everything is going back how it's supposed to go, and see the doctor and everything. So I'm gonna get into the story now. Me and my husband have been wanting another baby, right? And we had gotten a positive test the first time, right? But nothing happened, right? Like there was no baby. There was a positive test, but there was no baby. And your woman flow, mine came back on. So now we fast forward some months later. I had a dream, right? And I'm not gonna say some months later, I'm sorry y'all, I'll just keep it like that. Some months later, I had a dream that I was sitting in this living room with this lady, and she had a little rabbit on the floor, right? And you know how dogs play with you, like they be all rough, and not rough in a bad way, but playing all rough, and they run back and come back and run away and come back and playing with you while they're playing with you. So the rabbit was doing this also, and also it was a hamster with the rabbit. And thinking about it now, my daughter hamster just passed away. So the hamster looked like the same hamster that was in my dream, right? So the rabbit was steady playing with me. And I told the lady, I said, it's probably because I'm pregnant, right? So the lady, she didn't say nothing. We, she just smiling and we talking. And then there was another scene where I jumped to another scene, and I was standing there somehow I was looking at myself, talking to this lady. But anyway, the next clip in the dream, that's when I think the hamster was like playing or whatever. The hamster was sitting, I was rubbing the hamster. I was like, oh, my daughter can have a hamster just like this one, right? And I said, yeah, I'm pregnant, to the lady, right? So I wake up from the dream. I'm thinking, why am I dreaming about rabbits and the hamster, right? So I Googled up, what does it mean when you have dreams of rabbits? What does it mean when you're dreaming of rabbits in your dream? So the Google told me that rabbits stand for fertility. So I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, okay. Rabbits do have babies, a lot. So also what I picked up from my dream was letting me know that I was pregnant, right? So I didn't say anything to my husband. He know I'm a dreamer. So I kept it to myself. I went to work, and my husband, I told him to grab 4 pregnancy tests, right? No, I'm sorry. I already had the 4 pregnancy tests, but because he had stopped by my job, I put him on a register so that he can pay for them as I cash them out, right? So he was like, he didn't say anything, and I guess he didn't say anything because we had been taking pregnancy tests after the first positive, and we didn't get any more positives after that. So I guess he wasn't like, thinking nothing of it yet. So I'm messing with him. I said, you ain't sent him out the pregnancy tests. But he was like, no, baby, I'm, we ringing him up, whatever. So I rang him out. He paid for him. I go home, not that night, but I think a day or two later, I took the test. I had a positive. I was like, oh, you finna have a baby, right? I come in the room, I say, it was something I was saying to him. I said, yeah, like just to let him know it was a baby on the way. I can't remember exactly what I said, y'all, but I was like, yeah, here go the positive test. So he was like, let me see, you for real? Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. I was like, yeah, it's the test positive. He was like, I don't know, babe, because we got that one positive, and then we ain't been getting any more positives right now, so I don't know. So I said, babe, it's positive. So I went and took the second test. I said, this is positive too. So then a day later, I took another one. I took all 4 of the tests. All 4 of them came at positive, right? So he was happy, but he didn't want to get overexcited because he wanted, I guess, and me also, we wanted the proof that it really was a baby in my womb. Like, I'm starting to, get ready for a baby, to welcome a baby. So he was like, baby, let's not get excited yet. Let's just wait and see what the doctors say and everything. So now I'm doing everything I need to do to get the appointment for the doctor. Now we go in, we take a pregnancy test. The doctor's like, you are positively pregnant. You're absolutely pregnant. So we happy and everything all over again. And but some reason in my heart, I was happy, but I just, like in my spirit, I just feel like something wasn't probably right. So I go and the lady comes back, the doctor comes back, and she says, we're gonna do in I think it was 2-3 weeks, you're gonna come back and we're gonna do a ultrasound. We're gonna hear the baby's heartbeat, and we're gonna make sure baby made it where baby needs to be, right? So she was like, we're gonna make sure baby's not stuck in the tube or anything. So in my mind, when she said that, I'm already feeling like something is wrong. And when she said that, it really like dawned on me, like I was hoping that it was nothing in that type of way with conceiving this baby. So now fast forward to April 18th. Okay, around that week, I had been feeling like there was something standing behind my door, right? I can't really explain these things, but I had been feeling like something was there was a presence behind my door. I couldn't see what it was at that time. So now, the 18th, I'm sorry, the 19th, yeah, the 18th, me and my husband, we go out to eat to have, a little us time after working and all that kind of stuff. We go and have us time so that we could, chill with each other. So we went to a kimbap restaurant and we're eating. So I was like, oh, this food good. We need to bring our children back so that they can enjoy the food, because we all like to eat, different things or whatever. So I said, let them see how this restaurant is, right? So he was like, yeah, we can do that. So the 19th, around that time also, I had been like having light pain in my like pelvic area. If I'm making sound right, but I've been having light pain, right? Mind you, I'm working also in this process of being able of carrying another baby. So the 19th come, we go take our children to eat, and I come back home. We come back home, everyone gets settled in. I'm telling my husband that I've been cramping. I feel like I've been cramping and everything, and I'm hurting like in my pelvic, and it feels like there's pressure. Like, you know, like when you're pregnant and the baby sometimes sits down in your pelvic bone, and it just like be like a discomfort and everything. I had pressure, and I said, I don't know, like I want to push or something, but I don't understand why I'm cramping so much, right, you know, down here. I said, when we go back to the doctor, I'm let them know so they can find, you know, make sure everything is okay. So he was like, yeah, make sure, you know, we remember to tell the doctor that. So we get settled in, boom, we go to bed, and in the middle of the night, well, the middle of the morning, because it was about, let me say 6 o'clock, yeah, 6 o'clock, 5:50 something ish, somewhere around up in there. I get up, I go to the restroom, and while I'm sitting on the stool, I'm hurting. And while I'm hurting, I'm like, it was feeling like I had air in me that couldn't come out. So, and I normally, you know, have that problem sometimes where it feels like, well, it is air. So I lift my stomach and a little, and I felt something tear, like, you know, those little sticky things where you